Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm still waiting for Ace to join us. We're back after a week. We ended last week's recording with losing two friends. We lost A-Bug and of course we lost Yellow Pixie to an Enderman. So, well, the show must go on. So I decided today that I'm still determined to go and explore and see if I can find a village and see if I can find a few good things in a village. I've been really surprised that that on this map we were unable to find a village, and I've explored far and wide. I got lost once. Another time I didn't get lost, but I got back and had a lot of good stuff in terms of food, got a lot of meat and things like that, but didn't really find a village. So I decided that today I'm going to explore again and see if I can find anything good. So that's what I plan to do, and hopefully later Ace will join us, and we can go from here and see what other ideas he might come up with, or what we need to do next. There's still a lot to do. We've barely started. We barely started getting good armor, so we still need to do a lot before we can go further. Probably one of the things I want to do this time is to see if I can get enough resources to get a enchantment table. I think with our XP building up at the moment, it's good. It'd be good if we can put it to some use. Maybe enchant some armor, improve our armor, maybe our swords. So we can do that, and then at some point, once we have enough armor, we really should try to head out in the nether to see if we can find some nether wart. I don't really like walking around in the nether, but I think we do need to make potions, and we do need nether wart, so we will do it for that reason. Now I will cut out all the boring bits, so that I still need to do a lot of mining. I need to tidy up things around the base, like the farms, and expand the farms. Need to do a whole lot of exploring. A lot of that stuff I won't be putting on recording because it can be quite boring. Okay, so here we go. We'll just go out and we'll have a bit of a look. I just have to kind of find my bearings and try to work out in what direction I went to last time, and then I should really try to head into a new direction. I should try to go off in a new direction to see if I head straight in a new direction. Now previously I went, I think I might have gone in that direction a bit, and the time before that I went in that direction, so I haven't really gone in this direction yet, so we'll just see if I head in this direction. Now I will need to get some resources as I go, because I want to make we do want to make some bookcases, and so we need some books. So we need, because we need books, we need leather, so we need that, and we always need food. Not a big fan of these little hill type biomes, and because we have a lot of these kinds of biomes, I think we're having problems finding villages, because you don't see villages in these kinds of biomes. You see them in desert biomes and in plains, which we don't have a lot around. I actually haven't seen a desert biome at all. Okay, now I'm seeing a plains biome. Now these are normally where you find villages, but we haven't seen any villages yet. So we'll just keep going, and I'll run around this area a bit and see if we have any luck with villages. Pumpkins over there, so I can go and grab a few pumpkins. Now I wonder if there's any pattern to this, because this is the third zombie villager. This one is the third one, and so that's the third one I'm killing on this plain, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm on a plain, and that they are spawning more naturally on a plain. Not too sure about that. I wonder if the long grass is actually making it difficult for the enemy mobs to see you as well. Because I can kind of hide behind things. No, not really. Well, that skeleton's not having a lot of success hitting me. I wonder if it's because I'm moving around sideways, or whether this long grass is actually making it more difficult for skeletons to see me or hit me. This is an interesting concept. I've never actually tried this, but it's almost like the long grass is making it easier for me to evade the skeletons. That's really something I haven't actually looked at before. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it just seemed that these guys are particularly dangerous, these little critters, because they're so fast they can actually jump on top of you before you have a chance to hit them. Now we have a witch over there, but if you look at the way it works with witches, you don't actually find good stuff on them for the risk you have when taking them on. Although I think if I do it quickly, I might get on that witch with my diamond sword before the witch can be quick enough to do me much damage. So we'll just give it a go, see if we can take out that witch. Well, there's a little hole where the witch fell in. That wasn't quite the plan. That witch is angry. Now I'm not going to climb in that hole. That's not going to be the thing that I want to do, because there's a creeper in there as well, and there's other mobs in there, so it's going to be pretty dumb to go down that hole after the witch. I would imagine probably another shot with the diamond sword would have taken the witch out, but luckily for the witch, she fell in the hole and she escaped. Never mind. Seems to be a few holes over the map here. So it's daytime again, and we're just having a look around the area, still searching frantically for a village. It's almost like this map has no villages at all, so it's really interesting that we don't see any villages on this map at all. So we'll keep searching on, and we'll keep going and see if we can find a village. We do find horses on plain biomes. There's white horses here, so that's always good to have horses. I think once I found some saddles, I will actually come back and get these horses, because it's really handy to have horses. It does speed up your travels a lot, and you can go much further and faster if you have horses. And there's more horses. So this plain biome really lends itself to lots of horses. So you had some white horses over the other way, and now we have some black horses over here. This is really cool. So I'll remember this place, and I'll come back to this place again in the future to get horses. We'll just keep going over this area, and we'll keep exploring. It's turning nighttime again, so there will be mobs around. Supposed to be less mobs in this kind of area. Oh, that is just lovely. There must be a spider here somewhere. I can hear the spider. The tracking range of zombies is just amazing. And they pick me up from from that distance, and they're coming over this way. I better just take these guys out. And here we are on the top of the hill. More mobs coming this way. One guy coming from there. So we'll take this guy out. It is an amazingly weird terrain. And we found something really interesting here as a pink sheep. Now I wouldn't have thought pink sheep is a natural thing. I thought you'd have to make pink sheep. But this guy is obviously naturally formed. And there's a very small percentage for pink sheep to form. I'll have to find out, and I'll just put it in. I'll just put it on the page so you can see it. Whoa! This little dangerous guy. So it's a really odd and strange place, this, because we have a pink sheep here, which is probably something like a 2.5% chance to form. And I don't want to kill the pink sheep. And then we have something really weird going on with the water. It's almost like it's a source block that comes out of the wall, or sitting inside of the wall, but it doesn't drop down. It just stays there. That's really something strange. Something odd's going on with Minecraft here. Because we just have this weird source block hanging in the air. Well, we've got the source block there, but you have the water not actually flowing down. You see these kinds of things sometimes in map generation. Pink sheep and a weird, strange water anomaly. That's quite unusual. I think if you touch it, it will actually go down. Look at that. Look at that. It just started flowing. Now I haven't seen that for quite a while. You normally with map generation you see this kind of thing happening in front of you. You see sand falling out of the air or gravel falling out of the air. You see water flowing down, lava flowing down. But for a water block to sit there for such an amount of time, maybe as much as 30 seconds, and then start flowing, that is really something you don't see every day. Anyhow, we will move on and we will explore further. I need to draw him in a bit. It's difficult to jump on top of the skeleton. Just need to hit him off there. There you go, Mr. Skeleton. I'm probably looking like a porcupine now. There's a lot of mobs forming in this area. Let's see. Yeah, I look like a porcupine. Full of arrows. Oh no! 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 Where's it coming from? Something is hitting me. Where are you? I can't see that skeleton. Is that the one over there? Maybe. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just looking more and more like a porcupine, and I'm just ruining my armor. That's what's going to happen. Never mind. I'll keep on going. It looks like the sun is rising, so there'll be less mobs, less distractions, and we can continue on our journey. A lot of extreme hills, and of course when you are in extreme hills, if you mine extreme hills, you get emeralds. I'm not so sure, you know, apart from building beacons and things like that, what you can use emeralds for if there's no villages to trade with. This is an amazing structure. You see this this arch, and the locals are welcoming me. The ones bringing a spade. I should have picked up that spade that the other zombie dropped. See if I can sneak up on this guy from behind. So these guys are pretty tough to run up on. Now this is an amazing landscape. So if the lava coming down over there, and we have the water coming down next to it. This is beautiful. You do see a lot more of these kinds of shapes. Ah, you know, these guys just keep going. Even if you step back, they still explode. Now I am coming across a lot of horses in plain biomes, and anything that resembles plain biomes. But no villages yet, no villages. It's almost like the map is completely devoid of villagers. Now there's some leather here. I'm just wondering whether there's anything that would kill the horses and drop leather. Whether there's dogs or anything else. If I do find a dog, I would be or a wolf, I would be really happy to tame it. And at the rate I'm killing skeletons, I should have a few bones. 4 bones. So I have a fair chance if I come across a dog to tame it. No desert biomes. I've been all over this map. It's quite an amazing map, and you guys will have the seed for it. Of course the seed is YOLO in capitals, and you can look it up yourself and see if you can find anything. See all sorts of odd things on the map. Orange tulip, but there's absolutely no desert biomes so far, and I do get things that's like a plain biome. I mean, this is plains, this is a plain biome, and you'd expect to see villages, but no villages at all. It's a beautiful landscape, it's just absolutely tremendously pretty, but it's almost like there's absolutely no villages. So we're just collecting resources. Okay, so I'll just grab these pumpkins. I probably have more pumpkins than I'll need ever, but pumpkins can be quite useful when you get to the end, I think, and you need to distract the Ender Dragon, and you need to distract all of those Endermen. Now we still have a big bone to pick with Enderman, because Enderman killed Yellow Pixie. So we are going to, at some point when we have better armor, we will set up a Enderman station, and we will just stand there and attract Enderman, and we will just slaughter one Enderman after another for Ender pulls. I'll try to get a good looting sword, so I get a good amount of Ender pulls. And another night. Now these days, of course, I don't set up hidey holes anymore. I just keep going through the night because I have good armor. I found some, so the first lot of horses I found a while back was white horses, then I found black horses, and these are grey horses. So we have a good mix of different kinds of horses. I'll tell you what, guys, if you can find, if you play this this seed and you can find a village, and you can put a comment on one of my videos that you found the coordinates of a village on this seed, I'll really give you credit, and I'll really thank you on one of my future videos that you found the village, and I will actually go and explore to where you set the coordinates is for the village, and I will go there, and when I get there I will actually give you credit for that on my video, because I've spent literally hours walking around this map. I've been all over the place and I haven't found any villages at all. I gathered a lot of resources but no villages. So if you guys can help me out, have a look. If you have time and you want to do it and you can help me out, I'll really appreciate that. Tell me one thing, if I jump into water and I then try to attract an Enderman, will that work out well for me?
If you attack an Enderman, jump into water, they won't go near you because Enderman is scared of water.
They're scared of water. The moment they try to attack me, they teleport out. So I'm gonna take revenge on this Enderman. I'm gonna stare at this guy. I'm gonna make it angry. Okay, here's a creep.